Hello and welcome back to Luxury Gusto. In this video, we are going to talk about the top coach-built cars in the world. So let's get started. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. During the 30s, with the fast industrialization of the vehicle business and the commoditization of the car, the conventional specialty of coach building wilted. While it was a flourishing industry of many ateliers contracted to simply a modest bunch of organizations working essentially in Britain and Italy, the death of coach-built vehicles was because of the beginning of unibody development and to some extent the Great Depression and the need after World War II to reasonably activate whole countries. In the beginning of automaking, vehicles were a new problematic innovation that individuals needed to depend on old representations to try and sort out them. Recollect when the expression horseless carriage sprung up during the Y2K alarm. At the turn of the earlier century, many individuals considered vehicles, ponies, and carriages just without the ponies. It was presumably a lot more straightforward to track down a farrier or horseshoe creator than an auto mechanic shop here in Boulder back then. That practice of intricate coach building continued, particularly in Europe up until World War II. Coach building houses in the UK, Italy, France, Germany, and somewhere else would construct custom bodies for the undercarriage that Bugatti, Alfa Romeo, and other extravagance car makers would deliver. Some ultra-extravagance vehicles were delivered as suspension just which are then given off to different coach builders. Duesenberg, Bugatti, and Rolls-Royce utilized this technique for creation during the 30s and 40s. However, not to say that coach building is altogether dead. Many coach builders collapsed under the new real factors of assembling, and some started to expand their capabilities, zeroing in on designing or planning. The not very many heritage coach builders still around today made it by developing thusly, working as outside originators for Ferrari or Cadillac or Alfa Romeo. Here we have filtered through some advanced coach-built fabricated exotics for a top 10 countdown. Number 10. Spada Cadatranca. Worked by Italian outfit Spada Vetrosport in 2008, this isn't the most lovely supercar we've at any point seen. However, it's great in that you'd be able to tell there's a C6H 7.0-liter Chevy Corvette under that large number of sharp lines. 9. Bertone Mantide. Another Corvette, this time a B638 strength supercharged ZR1, and with the renown of Bertone bodywork planned by American Jason Castriota, who already at Pininfarina likewise wrote the Ferrari 599 GTB and Maserati Gran Turismo. 8. Ferrari GG50. The Czech 50 years of Giorgetto Gargio's work, the incredible man planned himself, a 612 Scaglietti that we should confront wasn't actually the prettiest Ferrari at any point out of the container regardless. Gargaro's interpretation of the vehicle was his very own method of transport for various years. 7. Ferrari 575 GTZ. This traditional much prettier than Giorgio's GG50 understanding of the Ferrari 575M is by the unbelievable Italian plan house Zagato, who was charged by Japanese authority Yoshiyuki Hayashi to make a vehicle propelled by the 1956 250 GT Zagato. 6. Code 57. Japanese originator Ken Okuyama's Porsche, GM, and Pininfarina work in his sizable portfolio, which additionally incorporates, for some odd reason, a Mitsubishi Colt. This year, he's reported that his Code 57 mentor assembled supercar will be fabricated restricted to 5 models at $2.5 million each. Clearly, Floyd Mayweather, as of now, has his own hand. 5. Galpin GTR1. We as a whole know Galpin Autosports from the awful days of MTV's Pimp My Ride and Exhibit. However, the outfit was really genuine when it went to the 2013 Galpin GTR1 dependent on the Ford GT, yet twin turbocharged to convey north of 1,000 strength. 4. Fisker Letigo. At the point when Danish creator Henrik Fisker BMW Z8, Aston Martin DB9, and so on, established Fisker coach built in Irvine, California. His first stop was the 2005 Frankfurt Engine Show for the Fisker Latigo's debut. The vehicle underwent a really good BMW 6 Series, bodied in aluminum and carbon fiber. 3. Disco Volante. In 2013, Milan's popular Carrozzeria touring coach builders paralyzed the world with a cutting-edge variant of Alfa Romeo's 50s Disco Volante. Then at that point, likewise planned by Touring, which means flying saucer, the Disco Volante depended on the Alfa Romeo 8C Competizione. 2. Pininfarina P45. Director, racer, patrolhead, and all-round super-rich fellow James Glickenhaus needed an oddball Ferrari enlivened by the Scuderia 60s P-Series sports model dashing vehicles, yet Ferrari wouldn't give him one, so he burned through $4 million bodying his own Ferrari racer in Jason Castriotto's plan and Enzo's V12 motor. 1. Pininfarina New Stratos. Devotees rally driver and financial specialist Michael Stroszak was very impressed about the advanced Lancia Stratos idea spotted at the 2005 Geneva Engine Show and authorized Pininfarina to take a Ferrari F430 and transform it into a 21st century Stratos by hacking 20 cm out of the wheelbase. For a beginning, it doesn't wear the legendary Lancia identification, yet it is one in the spirit. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.